So, till now, you have seen about numbers, but what are the things humans write, right? So, one is numbers that can be used for mathematics and all those stuff. But even before that, we wrote letters, alphabets, and all those things. Okay, so letters and alphabets are called as strings in Clojure. Right? So, let me just first create a file, right? So, you save it, and let me create a file. Let me name it as strings. Oh, not here. Here, strings.clj, right? And I want to put this Calva over here. Like, I don't need this file view, so that's the thing. Let me just put this output triple over here. That's my choice. And yeah, so you just have the strings and this output triple over here, right? So let's scroll it up and clear it. Right. So think about it. Look, we are saying like, okay, return letters or words and numbers are a bit different, right? But even look, how does program know like something is a program statement or a return letter? Okay, so if I just give like println, right, and then hello world, right? So how does program know like only hello world should be printed and println is a program command? Okay, so it's a command to Clojure and this is the argument that's been passed to this function. How does Clojure know, right? One thing Clojure can distinguish is like, okay, look, this hello world has been wrapped in quotes. Okay, so now it knows that it is a string. Okay, so that's the thing, right? So that's how Clojure knows that, okay, look, this is some written word and this is a command and all those stuff. So that's the way you identify a string and all those things. Okay, so let's look at type hello, right? Actually, why we call it as string? Okay, so I want to explain. I think so. Why we call it as string is like this is my assumption. Like maybe it could also be wrong. These are all characters, right? Okay. H is a character, E is a character, and LLO, everything is a character, right? Even this, what to say, exclamation mark is a character. We are stringing all this together to make it a word or sentence or whatever it is. Okay. Even one character put between these quotes is called a string, right? So that's the thing. A string with just single character, right? So that's the thing, right? So just imagine like stringing of characters and all those things. Okay. So now we inquire for the type of hello and it says Java lang string. Yes, Clojure runs on top of Java and it uses Java types and what to say. That's the thing. So this will be converted into Java language string. Right. So that's the thing. And now we can do. There is a function called str in Clojure. Right. So oops, I do. Okay. So there is a function called str enclosure. Let me just copy and paste it over here, right? And let's see what this function does, right? So this is a function. To this, I pass two arguments. One is a string. One plus two is I've just put, and another one is plus one two, right? So that's the thing. So first, let me just remove this plus one two and just show it. It just puts like okay, one plus two is or something like that. Now let me just add this plus one two. Okay, let me just turn off this uh thing, this autocomplete now because I don't think that's good for learning coding because this just tells you okay what to do and you just go on doing that without any thought. Okay, so that's not at all good for coding. That's my personal opinion. So that's the thing. So yeah. So now just look before if I just pass this, I just gave one uh, 1 plus 2 is. And now let me just try. It says 1 plus 2 is 3, and entire stuff is a string. So I think, okay, not I think. So this is the fact. So str strings everything you put into it. Okay, so you can even, okay, so plus one two, you know, it is a number, right? So type uh, plus one two is a number, right? And it is three. Three is a number, right? But if you just give it to a string, okay, so let me just put like type three so that like you will understand. Type, this can be converted into 3, right? So this is a number, right? So what will happen if I just put like, okay, str of 3, right? It converts everything into a string, right? So this 3 is now a string, right? So you just take the type of it, okay. It is a string, right? Or you can just put type of 3 over here, and it is a string, right? So this str converts everything thrown to it as a string, and it also strings together, right? It just joins everything, right? So that's the magic of str, right? So what you can just imagine is 1 plus 2 is there, and this plus 1 2, it'll be substituted as, okay, like this one, right? So it'll be always, you know, like, okay, like maybe I would have said in before video, whatever is the inner move gets executed first. So this gets executed, this plus one two gets executed, and you can imagine as being substituted as 3, and definitely this is already a string, that's okay. So string will just take like that, this str function will just take like that. This is 3, a number. So this will be converted into like this one, like okay, right, this will be converted into like something like this one, right? So that's the thing. So imagine like double quotes will be added, this will also be a string, and you just get the same stuff. So that's what happens, first execution, right? And next you just get something like this, and this will be converted into a string, and this string it together. So that's how I remember. Maybe that's not the real execution case in Clojure, or I'm not sure, exactly not sure what goes behind and all those stuff. And there are some functions that you can apply to string. So I'll just put like, okay, like count, okay, count, and then let me just put it like hello, and it gives 5. That is like count just counts the number of characters in the strings, as simple as that, right? So that's what it does, right? And yeah. mm, Yeah, so there is another thing. We are passing 6 arguments to this str function over here, right? That's what I've written, right? So, and okay, so yeah, so all these you can imagine like Clojure just converts everything into a string and finally concatenates it. So you're just, oops, what did I do? Option return or alt enter, so it just converts, okay, 1 2 3 4 5 and so on. Just imagine like it just joins everything and just gives you a one large string, right? So that's how it works, right? So there is a library called, okay, clojure.string. So let me just type it, okay, clojure.string slash reverse. I don't know why this is not doing autocomplete over here. And let me just put hello. Hopefully it works. Yeah, this one reverses. So HELLO is there and it puts OLLEH. Okay, so this closure.string is just inbuilt library inside Clojure which you can use, right? And did I use uppercase? Okay, yeah, uppercase. Clojure dot string slash, actually it should autocomplete it. I don't know why it's not autocomplete. Uppercase. And then you just put, did I use hello in my book? I just want to be as ditto as possible, like so that I can just put it in my book's website. So yeah, so yeah, this one converts everything in hello to uppercase, you can even try lowercase and all those stuff. And yeah, that's how it is, right? So yeah, so thanks for watching this video. So until we meet in next video,